Now we have Mr. Sumit Bagadia, who is Associate Director of Choice Broking, joining us from Mumbai. Sumit, thank you very much for joining us today. Good to have you on the show. Firstly, let's start with Nifty, the level that you will now be looking forward to. Nifty has managed to close above 8,530 for the moment.
Hi Hina, good afternoon. Well, yes, absolutely. Nifty has closed somewhere around 8528 levels. I think we need to wait and watch for the fresh buying. I think Nifty is facing some resistance at higher levels, and from higher side we are seeing some selling pressure. Today Nifty broke the immediate support of 8490, 8480 levels, but it could not sustain below those levels. And we have seen some recovery in the Nifty. But overall, I feel a fresh buy in Nifty should be initiated only if Nifty is able to cross 8600 levels with volumes on closing basis. Till that time, Nifty is not able to cross 8600 levels on higher side. I think rise in Nifty should be used as selling opportunity immediately for a day or two. And on downside, now once again if Nifty breaks levels of 8470, then we can see a correction in Nifty till 8400 or 8350 levels. So for a trading perspective, I think till the time 8600 levels are not taken away, one can initiate sell position.
Right. In the near term, where do you really see it heading now with the Parliament session on? Many of the fundamentals, which may get in the favor of the market as far as the positive mood out here is concerned. The earnings season has also started on a decent note at least. So do you think probably 8600 could be reached in the near term itself? Do you see that possibility?
See Hina, as far as near term view is concerned, overall on Nifty we are bullish. I think as soon as Nifty breaks the levels of 8600, we are headed for 8750, 8800 levels. There is a possibility. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please continue.
Yeah, as soon as 8600 levels are taken away on closing basis, we can see a levels of 8750 and 8800 levels soon. There is a possibility that if the correction happens in next 2 or 3 days, then we can again see buying pressure or buying at lower levels. That means somewhere at around 8350, 8400 levels, and from there we can again start a rally in which Nifty can head for 8800 levels. Overall, I am expecting Nifty to touch levels of around 8800 soon. So I think if there is any small correction in Nifty, then that should be used as a buying opportunity, or on breakout above 8600 levels, one can initiate long for the targets of 8800 levels.
Right, so that was about Nifty. What is it that you're looking forward to as far as Hindustan Unilever is concerned? It was down 27 rupees at 894.60. Do you think it makes sense to consider this stock at the current levels, or you see a further downside from here?
I think Hina, the stock has given a breakdown. Breakdown means I think stock has given a breakdown on downside in which it can still show some weakness. Today the stock was down. And immediately it has support at around 880, 875 levels. If 880 or 875 levels are taken away, then we can see a further sell-off in the counter in which it can move down till 850 levels also. I think one should avoid buying in the counter at present levels and wait for lower levels to initiate a long position, because immediately looking at the counter and looking at the volumes in the stock, it seems there is some more downside stream left in the counter in which it can move down till 850 or 840 levels also. So it's better to avoid the fresh long position at CMP, and if anyone who has taken a long position at lower levels, then they should maintain a strict stop loss of around 880 levels.
Right. We had, a deep cut coming into Mindtree as well today post the earnings. It was down 51 odd rupees, 562.50, which is the year's low as well, a 52-week low that we've seen as far as this name is concerned. Any thoughts and any levels that you're looking forward to from Mindtree? Well,
Mindtree is weak. It has given a breakdown. A stock can give more correction from present levels. Today we have seen a sharp correction in the counter. I think a follow-up reaction will also be there in next couple of days, in which it can move down and touch levels of around 500, or there is a possibility that we might see levels of around 480 or 470 also. I think stock is weak. One should avoid long at present levels, and one should wait for lower levels, and we should wait and watch. For the levels of around 500 or 480. I think if the stock takes a support at around 500, and if it consolidates at 500 levels, then one should think for buying. But otherwise, at present levels, it's better to avoid the stock because it's looking weak. And immediately in next couple of days, we can see a fall of around 50 to 60 rupees in the counter.
Okay, we also had a lot of activity in the oil and gas space in the last half an hour, particularly Indian Oil Corporation 4.94% higher at 495.90, again at a 52-week high. Similar is the story as far as BPCL and HPCL is concerned. Do you think it makes sense to probably consider, or these names have already run up way too much?
Well, Hina, as far as oil marketing companies are concerned, I think they are strong. BPCL, HPCL, IOC. All the counters are strong. Today they have given a very good upside move. Specifically, if we talk of Indian Oil IOC, IOC has given a breakout and it has given a very good closing, somewhere at around 493, 494 levels. I think it's a flag pattern, and a breakout of flag pattern we have seen today. As far as pattern is concerned, according to the pattern, stock can give a move of around at least 50 to 60 rupees from present levels. That means from the levels of 490, we can see a rally in stock till 550 or 560 levels. I think one can initiate long position in IOC at CMP also, and if by chance there is a small correction of 5 to 7 rupees from present levels, then that should be used as a buying opportunity, with a small stop loss to be placed at 470 rupees on lower side for the upside target of 540 and 550 levels in next 15 to 20 days time horizon. I think the counter is strong. We can see a sharp upside rally in next couple of days. And as far as other stocks are concerned, BPCL and HPCL, both the counters are strong, and we can see a rally in BPCL and HPCL also. So all marketing companies are looking good to me.
Your thoughts on names like ONGC and all? Even those names had seen a fair bit of activity in the recent past.
Well, oil and gas counters are a bit laggard, and they are been consolidating at lower levels. As far as ONGC is concerned, I think the stock has taken a support somewhere at around 210 or 205 levels. And after taking a support, it has given an upside move till 240 levels, and then we have again seen a correction till 220. I think yes, one can initiate long position in ONGC also, with a small stop loss to be placed at 205 rupees on lower side for an immediate target of 240. And if 240 is taken away, then we can see extended rally till 260 rupees in next 1.5 month time horizon. Overall, till that time 205 is not taken away on downside, ONGC is strong, and one can initiate long position at CMP, or on dips till 215 one can initiate long with the immediate target of 240 and then 260 levels.
How do you look as far as Reliance Industries is concerned? Ever since the numbers came out, the stock has been doing well. Even today, it remained top gainer, up about 1.5% or so at 1020. Do you think 1100 seems to be a possibility in the near future?
Well, Hina, to touch the levels of 1100, Reliance needs to break the level of 1040. Today we have seen closing somewhere at around 1017 levels. I think immediate hurdle for the counter would be at around 1040, and if 1040 is taken away, then we can see a rally till 1090, 1100 levels. But overall, the counter is looking strong. If by chance there is a correction in prices till 1000 or 990, then that should be used as a buying opportunity. And at present levels also, if anyone wants to initiate, then can initiate for an immediate target of 1040 and above 1040. Surely we can see levels of around 1090 or 1100 in next 15 to 20 days time horizon.
Right, and lastly, the story of the day also revolved around the names in the banking sector. We have seen fair bit of recovery in these names, especially the public sector banks in the last 3 months. Do you think it's time to probably now consider them? Probably it seems that the worst is now behind us, and now they are on a path of recovery as far as fundamentals are concerned. What do the technicals suggest?
Well, see, we have already seen a very good upside rally in most of the PSU banking. At present, I am waiting for small correction in most of the PSU banks, because we have seen a rally of almost around 40 to 50% from low levels without any correction. So in short term, if there is a small correction of 10 to 15% from present levels, then that would be a very good buying opportunity. Today was a volatile day in PSU banking space. In the morning session, we have seen new stocks making new low. Then after the announcement of the package, we have seen that stocks were making high. Then again, we have seen some retracement in the stocks. I think at present there should be some retracement or some correction in the stocks, specifically Orient Bank, Punjab National Bank, Bank of Baroda. A small correction in all these banks of almost around 8 to 10% should be seen or can be seen in next couple of days. As soon as we see the correction of 8 to 10% in all these stocks from present levels, then that should be used as a buying opportunity, because overall in longer term time horizon, I feel that banking stocks are good, and from the present levels or after the correction of 8 to 10% from present levels, we can see a rally of 40 to 50% again. So overall, for the time horizon of 6 to 9 months, most of the PSU banking stocks are looking good to me. But if you ask me for buying the stocks at present levels, then I would wait for 8 to 10% correction.
All right, Sumit, we'll leave it there. Appreciate you joining us today here on NDTV Profit and sharing with us your thoughts on specific stocks and the levels that we should watch out for as far as the markets are concerned. But for the moment, of course, we have seen Nifty closing above that level of 8,500.